What's up, motherfoxers? I just want you to know it's been a week since I did those axle bearings, and this whole garage smells like friction modifier. Alright, time to get on the whore boot. So the whore has had an issue with the shifter boot, and that was because you get the stuff from Redline Goods, which is a great company. They make great boots. You got to use the frame from your old one, and the hillbillies put a Hearst in there, and that frame was long gone. I was gonna make one, but I changed my mind. All right, so yeah, see all this engine stuff? There's a 68 Mexican block sitting over there. I got an engine to build, but that's a whole nother thing. When I ordered those bearings from LMR, I've decided to make it worth my while, and as you can see what's going on in there. But I was missing the clips for the rear trim up by the window. I only had 2, and there's supposed to be 5 of them on there, and it just wouldn't stay up. I thought I just ordered the clips just for that, but apparently there was a kit that's all the clips, so whatever. And then I got some more for the shifter trim. Remember, I was missing a couple of those. Well, I just lost another one, so I got 2 left, so I'll have 2 extra. I bought this cheap, it's like $25 from LMR, just so I can get this off it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get that red boot and glue it on here so we can get everything buttoned down on that. The issue I have with the Redline Goods, right up by where the knob's at, it's just loose. Well, as I'm looking on this has got a little piece of hose, really, that fits around the shifter, and it's just glued. So I'm going to rip that off there and put that on the other one too. And how are we going to glue this together? With the classic. That's right. Got this at a dollar store. Of course, it's not $1 anymore. But that should work just fine. Let's go get that red whore boot. So I came out here to make sure, I had this in the right position to glue that on. And I just came out here to make sure. And then I look at this, and I'm like, how did I never notice that shifter was not in the middle of this hole Ford cut out here? It's a bit strange. Why wouldn't they make, it just didn't make any sense to me. I just thought, I just happened to notice that. How long have I owned 3 of these cars? So I tore them apart and put them back together again. I never noticed that. Interesting. So I guess this is the way we're going to go here. Is like this. I'm not sure what the purpose was for these holes. I thought it was that it had pegs in the back of this, but this don't even look like there's even ones that were on here that were broken off. Interesting. And that's on there the right way, folks. You can't do it the other way. Just so you know, see? So you can't do it this way. It's got to go that way. And I did figure that it was this way. I was like, you know what? Let me check this thing. And if you turn it this way, it completely, to get it in between where these holes are, which is right about there. You got the gap that's up here. It's a little weird. Yeah, so that is the front right there. So that covers up that hole pretty good. And this is what's going to keep it centered. These they're too far away, but yeah, I thought there was pegs in this, and apparently they're not in this. Like I said, it's not even, there's nothing showing you where they may have snapped off, so I don't know. You got these ones, but they're locators for this. I don't know. I'm just gonna go glue it on. Why not? It literally is just a piece of vacuum line, guys. I gotta do this on Black Sunshine, and maybe we use some reinforced, huh? I think I decided to hot glue this. Now that I think about it, I don't know, is that making it complicated? I gotta drag out this gun and this glue. Will hot glue work on metal? I don't think it will. We better go with the super glue route. It might work better on this, I don't know. Yeah, you see that? Because the other one had it folded in like that, and it was glued to it. And Yeah, that doesn't, I could pump super glue in there and probably not look the greatest. Or I could do this. Pump super glue into that without folding it, and it fits much better. And if it's a little bit longer than it needs to be, you can just shove this down a little more, I guess. But it fits better. And what I'll do, I think I'll do it that way, because the other way there was just too many gaps. So, I mean, I do have some heavy duty thread I could put in there and actually cinch it up, but the glue is just going to keep it there. It's all super glued, dude. Yeah, the automotive world. I think that's what I'll do. I'll put this, let me get this on before I start trying to attach it onto there, because having this metal thing and trying to manipulate this will probably be a pain in the butt. Here you go. I tried to make it so it doesn't get everywhere, but we'll see what happens here. Let that set up for a few, and we'll go ahead and glue her down on this. That's probably set for about now. Super glue ain't no joke, man. Even the classic super glue. It ain't Gorilla Glue, it's super glue. At the dollar store, well, $1.25 at the dollar store. See if I got enough left in there. Or if that was maybe half full, you know, like potato chips. Then I got 4 corners all fastened down. I'm going to go ahead and take care of the rest. Whoop, there it is. All glued up. That was a little bit more involved than I thought it would be. It's like 59 degrees. So I'm sitting here blowing on it. I had to actually, I put it on there and it wouldn't stick. It wasn't drying fast enough, I think, because it's kind of cold out. I mean, cold is whatever the temperature is supposed to be. I'm probably apt to be a little bit more warmer to use super glue on leather and metal, but anyway. Yeah, I had to actually blow on it after I dabbed it on there, and I had to blow on it hot to warm up the steel, and then put it together, and then make sure my fingers didn't stick to it, and at the same time hold it down and heat up the metal with my breath. That seemed to work, but it's on there, and we're gonna go stick it in the car now. Jeez. Aw, look at it. Look how cool it looks, nice and red. Lady in red. Anyway. There you go. It is a little bulgy here. I'm not sure why, but I got all 4 clips in, holding it down. Now I gotta find a piece of hose. We'll do that to Black Sunshine, because that thing's just sitting there like that. It's kind of annoyed me for a while. This is not, still not like, I wish it was like stationary, you know? But it's the pressure, the length of this is actually pushing up on it to keep it up on tight like that. But keeping it down here, I don't know. I don't like that exposure or that thing, but there's the boot all in finally after all this time. It was just 25 bucks to take care of the problem. Thanks for watching, everybody. Later.